Welcome back to Killing the Game. Hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribing. We've got an action-packed show for you this morning as we look at the ridiculousness from Sky Sports towards Victor Gyokeres. And why is it important to call out these agendas? Because it's killing the game. The Athletic writing an article, writing a piece, putting out the most craziest opinion about Robert Sanchez's red card. Why are we calling it out? Because it's killing the game. And why is it we do fan channel reaction? Yes, it is to show you the organic reactions from football fans, to show you what real passion looks like, real analysis looks like. Excuse me. And even when you're a little bit biased, there's a realness to it. It's not fake bias made for clicks, made for rage bait. We're going to go through that on the show today. Some big talking points, some big topics. Up first, here's expressions. Let's take a look.
Tell me he's offside. Tell me he's offside. Round the goalkeeper. 1-0. 1-0, blood. Tell me he's offside. Tell me he's onside. Oh, my days, blood. My foot in the how, blood. It was so easy. It was so easy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 1-0 down already, fam. Oh, carved open. Minty, fam. Oh, my days. Oh, brother, Brighton, Munich, Steven Seagal FC. They done it already, blood. Just carved open. Oh, my goodness.
Do you know what? I love what I get the passion, the frustration here from expressions, because I think Thomas Frank has set Spurs up so well so far this season, but it was a little bit yesterday. I think they got a little too comfortable in the opening 10 minutes. They had a lot of the ball. They were putting the pressure on. And I think they got a little naive. I think that high line was too high. I think that they left too many holes at the back. And you can't do that against Brighton. I heard a Spurs fan say yesterday after the game, I expect us to be going to places like Brighton and winning. I think this has to be one of the most outrageous takes I've ever heard. I don't think there's a single team in England, any team, Liverpool, Arsenal, City, no one, can be thinking I'm going away to Brighton is a game I expect 3 points in. They have the capabilities of beating anybody home and away at any minute. They're a fantastic side. Absolutely fantastic side.
Take it out! I meant out off the pitch, blood.
How many of you do that, by the way? Genuinely. How many of you watch football, ask for a player to do something, they do the opposite, or they do it wrong, and you sort of sit there like, no, that's not what I meant. Do you talk to the TV? I need to know whether I am the mad one here. Do you talk to the TV during football matches? Let me know now in the comment section below.
Oh, my days! 2-0! Oh, my days! Why didn't you kick the ball out? The man was on the floor. What are we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here? Oh, brother, we're getting cooked today. 2-0, blood. 2-0 down, fam. A rocket. Come on. He cooked today. The man's still on the ground. What the hell is Bergvall doing? Trying to juggle balls, blood. Michael Barrymore, fam. What are you doing? Kick the ball out. The man kicks it straight to the guy for a shot. Idiot.
Listen, I get the frustration. I do. And I think Spurs did very well to fight back yesterday. But they're not the finished article yet. Hard to beat, and they proved it again, but not the finished article there. Big up X. Go check out his channel right now, people.
You let us know.
Buemo's in.
Oh no, Sanchez is getting sent off. He's getting sent off for that. Oh my God, we're in trouble.
What is going on? Why are we even dealing with this? We're talking about Sanchez.
Oh my God. I knew it. I flipping knew it. Oh my God.
Pathetic. 4 minutes in a stadium, they're a bottom 16. How are we letting our heads go like this?
Well, top 10 now. We're top 10, baby. 1 point behind you. But there's a few things in this. Chelsea fans did expect to win yesterday. I'm not going to rewrite history. A few were a little worried, yes, because of the little voodoo issues they have at Old Trafford. But by and large, most thought they were going to win. Most thought they were going to win. But I want to focus on something even more important here. If you look at George, you look at Eunice here. Also, I'm going to scroll back a second. Let's scroll back a little bit here. Look, there we go. Perfect. Not a single Chelsea fan complaining, moaning, worried, frustrated, talking about this not being a red card. And we're going to come back to why that's important in a minute, because what I'm about to tell you is killing the game. But yeah, look, it's a red card. Every day, I've seen some people try and defend it. It is what it is. It really, really is. There's another reaction here I want to show you as well. Look, this just shows you 100% a red card, in my opinion. But I'd love to get yours in the comment section below.
We're finished. He's gone. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness me.
Do you think, right? I'm not calling this man what I'm about to say, by the way. You know the way he looks, though, as in like the expression on his face and what he's saying, oh, my God, oh, no, we're finished, oh, my God. Do you think that's how a cuck really feels when they're sitting in the corner smiling in their chair? Just imagine a cuck in the corner watching, but then play that video, right? Imagine a cuck in the corner watching his missus, but this is really going on in his head.
Oh, we're finished. He's gone. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me.
It's just what I imagine going through his mind. But look, as I said already, and I'll say it again, we'll go back to this here. No Chelsea fan was saying it was no red, right? And the reason why it's important, though, back to seriousness for a moment. This is from The Athletic, one of the lead journalistic outlets, media outlets in the world when it comes to sport, who go on to say that Chelsea keeper Robert Sanchez bring down Brian Mbeumo outside the box. It says 2 Chelsea defenders covering. Did the referee make the right decision? Posting this is honestly one of the most shameless things I've ever heard in my life. The defenders aren't covering the goalkeeper. They're behind the play. That isn't covering. Mbeumo is about to go past the goalkeeper and tap that ball into the back of the net. The only way United miss is if Mbeumo misses his shot. But the red card is because he denied a clear goal-scoring opportunity. It's not you denied a goal, it's goal-scoring opportunity. This is what helps kill the game. There are times where there's a contentious decision, a 50-50. Was that a red? Was that tackle a yellow? Was it a red? Did the player make a play for the ball? Did he not? All these things. But that isn't contentious. It's a stonewall red card. And the Chelsea fan reaction tells you, in my opinion, everything you need to know.
Got to be offside. 1-0. Game over. We are making Manchester United look good.
You're not. Man United were making you look bad. But what I love about this here is, I think that gentleman's name's Harry. What I love about this is there is bias in football when you're a fan because of your own club, the love and the passion you have for them, and your disdain for others. But it's kind of an honest bias. There's an honesty to the bias. Unlike the media-driven agendas that we're going to get into in a moment. Love it.
It looked offside to me.
It wasn't.
It looked so offside to me.
No chance. He hasn't seen the foot. He hasn't seen the foot.
But what do I know? He's off. He's so off.
You're not looking at the feet, my friend.
He's so off. Call it.
Calling it onside.
Suck my sweaty arsehole, you bastard.
What is this? What is this? What's your sweaty what? What in the KY jelly are we listening to? Get him some talcum powder. Chelsea fans chip in. He needs some talc. His arse is sweaty and spotty. He needs some talcum powder. My God, my God. But it was onside.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now, this is a public service announcement. I need everybody in the fan channel community to come together. I need to make sure we're all reaching out to Staffy in his moment of darkness, in his moment of need. Now, all jokes aside, Staffy's my bro. We clash sometimes on camera, but we've got a lot of respect and love for each other. And yesterday was a hard day for him. It was a hard day. And not a lot of you know this. And I needed to spread the awareness. And I needed to just make sure I wanted you to be aware of this. And I want you to be sensitive to it. And I want you to be understanding to Staffy as this is revealed and more comes out. But for me, it must be broken because there's no way he can be fixed. He has to be broken. He can't be fixed. If Bruno Fernandes is making him react like this. Make sure you're hitting that like and that share button, people. Now, look, I want to hear this here from Sky Sports towards Victor Gyokeres. This, to me, is crazy.
What have you made of Victor Gyokeres so far?
He's hungry. Mm-hmm. He wants to prove himself. He's putting himself about. Does a little bit too much for my liking.
Does a little bit too much for my liking. And this isn't the first time we've seen a weird agenda this year from Sky Sports. Not just towards Gyokeres, but to Arsenal in general. A weird agenda, I will say. You've got, he does a little bit too much for me, has just been claimed there by Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. There's the comments from Charlie Austin that I think he will be a flat track bully, but struggle against the top sides. That was after one game was played against Manchester United. You have Jamie Carragher saying that he can be left out or he will be left out of the big games. He won't be starting them. You've also had other things from Sky this year talking, asking players questions about the balls. Players answer the question about the balls, and then they twist it as though David Raya has brought the ball conversation up organically by themselves. The agenda this season has been weird, and we spoke about this earlier on in the week, and this clip from Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank stood out to me because I think this kind of talk is killing the game. It's killing the game. What we have seen, and by the way, this tweet, there is some exaggeration on this, but the exaggeration I think is needed in this moment to prove the point. But it goes on to say that Wirtz is being praised for running well without the ball, without scoring and assisting and putting in performances. Kirk has actually had a good, this was done before yesterday, but Kirk has had a very good game actually against Everton. But he's had games where he's been hooked up to 38 minutes. Šeško hasn't scored a goal yet, and United haven't been good enough in a lot of games. Okay. Isak has to be eased in gently. There's all these things going on with other player signings. And there have been, by the way, there's been rightful understanding. We said yes, Šeško's coming to grips with moving to one of the biggest clubs in the world. And yesterday was a prime example of, because of a Casemiro mistake, he's taken off the pitch and doesn't get another 45 minutes to maybe score. Correct that Isak's being eased in. I think anyone writing Wirtz off right now is crazy. The idea that, Cunha hasn't scored a goal yet, but the games, he's only played 2.5 games for Man United this season in the Premier League. 2.5, right? Let's not forget that. And was very good in them, and people are talking about it. But it's only Victor Gyokeres who has received this level of criticism so early in the season. He has 3 goals in the 4 games in the Premier League that he has played. And what do we mean by he's doing too much? Go watch the clip, and it's crazy. He doesn't drop deep too much, but he holds the play up. Yes, he runs into the channels, but that's part of his game. What he likes to do is isolate players in the channels. You saw the goal against Leeds United as an example. If you study Victor Gyokeres' game over the past 4 seasons, the time in the Championship and in Portugal, plus look at him internationally, it's where he does some of his best work. It isn't about him doing too much. Yes, I know some people, I want a striker that stays within the 6-yard box and taps the ball in. And I get that. But Gyokeres isn't just a poacher. He's more than that. There is more to his game. And he will be in those goal-scoring positions more often than not. But even Haaland, who is one of the most naturally gifted goal scorers that we have ever seen in the Premier League, there are times in the game where he's out wide. There's times where he drops deep to hold the ball up, and somebody else has to run into that space that he has then vacated. Harry Kane, one of the best strikers the Premier League has ever seen when it comes to the goal-scoring side of the game. At his best at Tottenham, playing with Dele Alli, the amount of times he'd drop deep and Dele Alli would run into that number 9 space and score goals. It's part of the game. This idea that I just want a number 9, he's going to sit between the 6-yard box and he isn't going to move and he isn't going to do anything else. He isn't going to do too much. No. Wayne Rooney used to sometimes get criticised for not scoring enough goals. People forget Rooney was everywhere, but that was part of his game. But what then happened is players would fill that space vacated by Rooney, whether it would be Cristiano Ronaldo coming in, whether it was Carlos Tevez, whether it was Giggsy, whether it was a midfield player pushing forward. Somebody else would pick up that role as Rooney dropped deep. But Rooney dropping deep dragged defenders out of position, centre-backs out of position. Criticising this for me, I just don't believe this is organic. I don't believe the Victor Gyokeres criticism is real. This is just a brilliant player that's gone to Arsenal. Arsenal have started the season across all comps fantastically well. There's nothing to criticize Arsenal about. So they're looking for things. And for me, this is just horrendous. And I'll tell you why it's horrendous. Because we talk about things that aren't ruining the game. We push agendas that are exaggerated at best. And all this ends up doing is killing the game. Do me a favor, please, and hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribing to the Football Terrace. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you all soon. Peace.